Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Yankees home opener. How we doing, folks? What is going on? How we all feeling? How we all doing? How we living, folks? How we living? Shout out to the folks in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. It is the Yankees home opener. They are hosting the Miami Marlins. The Yankees are off to a great start so far, 5-1 record. Their pitching has been looking phenomenal so far. Yankees pitching has only given up 5 runs in 6 games. I mean, that's incredible. That's incredible. Typically giving up 5 runs in the first 6 games, that's not really that's kind of unheard of when you think about it. But the Yankees pitching has been locked down so far. The bats have been doing their jobs. Is there room for improvement? Yes, I know there's been some criticism, but keep in mind it's still early in the season, right? There's time for these guys to clean it up. And the only time for me, it's like if there's no improvement by the time June, July comes around, yeah, there needs to be a conversation. But as of right now, I'm not too worried about it. Also, keep in mind some of the bats are also a little bit behind when you think about it, right? Because some of those bats were in the WBC, so they weren't part of the spring training regimen, so it kind of threw off their spring training off a little bit, so. I know a lot of people want to point out Aaron Judge off to a slow start, but there's other big names around the league that are off to slow starts too. But Judge is going to come around, right? Some of these names that have been a little, not on a hot start. Sorry, or we'll turn it around hopefully, right? There's time. There's time. So I'm not too worried about it. Let me know how you all feel about it in the chat. So, again, the Yankees are hosting the Miami Marlins. It's going to be Will Warren versus Yuri Perez. Will Warren, in his first game against the Giants, wasn't too bad. And I'll explain that here in a minute. Yes, he did go 4 1/3. He gave up 5 hits, only gave up 1 run, right? Walked a couple of guys, struck out 3. But when it came to Will Warren in that game, he was in a jam. He was in a jam a few times in that game. The Giants had opportunities to score. They had opportunities to even take the lead at times. But Warren managed to get himself out of some jams, and to me, that's encouraging. And we've seen Will Warren last year where he's gotten himself into jams and he gives up runs early in the game. Or he might start to collapse a little bit later in the game, but he's also shown that he can be a durable pitcher, that he is dependable. So there are some good things with Will Warren, of course, but judging from that first start, I wish he could have gone a little bit longer, but I'm not too concerned because he was able to get himself out of jams. He didn't get the decision in that game, and the Yankees pitching still held it down in that game. So got to give a little kudos to Will Warren. And the Yankees are going to face Yuri Perez. And, Yuri Perez, young pitcher for the Marlins, a great pitcher. He had missed some time a couple of years ago with Tommy John surgery. The Yankees faced him last year. And, we remember that series against the Marlins last year. It was not a fun series. It was rather a bizarre series. It was pretty shocking to me. The Yankees, sadly, I hate to say it, but they got swept. Yankees faced Yuri Perez last year in one of those games. Perez went 6 innings, gave up a couple of hits, walked 3 batters, struck out 5. I mean, he held the Yankees bats at bay in that game. So I think that was a game that the Yankees lost 2-0. So, the Yankees bats were dead and just could not get anything going. So there is that, but we'll see what happens today, right? We'll see what happens today. It could be a different series here in 2026. Just like, when I was talking about the Giants, the Yankees last season they lost the series to the Giants 2 out of 3. But they swept the Giants this year. So this year against the Marlins, it could be a different story, right? Can the Yankees sweep? Possible. I'm not sleeping on the Marlins, right? They're pitching. They have good pitching. I wouldn't, and their bats are actually not too bad either. So, the Marlins are not a team that I'm necessarily going to sleep on. They have a similar record to the Yankees. They're both 5-1. So we'll see which team gets their sixth win of the season. But the Marlins are going to be they're going to be a good team, playoff team. Yeah, we'll see, right? We'll see. But I think they're gonna be a good team again. There is talent on that team. There is talent on that team, not just with their pitching, but also with their bats too. There's a few of those guys that I do like. But before I go any further, let me say what's up to the chat. Let me say what's up to the chat. Who do we have in the building? John the Beagle Dad's in the building. What is up, man? First person in the building. Jonathan, what is up? Sunil, what is up? Joseph, what is going on? Pixelmon's in the building. Who else we got in the building? Your profile picture is familiar to me, but I don't remember your other username because, again, YouTube changed the usernames. But what's up to DF23F? What's going on, man? Great to see you. Jake Boss is in the building. Katie is in the building. What's up, Katie? Who else we got in the building? We got Desiree's in the building. What's up, Desiree? What's going on? So there's a few of you in the chat right now. So let's hit that like button. Let's hit that subscribe button if you're watching for the first time. I would greatly appreciate it. We'll get into the predictions here pretty soon, and we'll how we do it. We'll get into the predictions, talk food, just like we always do. Well, what is up? Size of a beetle bug. What's going on? Good to see you. What is up? Thank you all for being here. And make sure you all go vote in the poll. Vote in the poll, please. What are you all thinking? Yankees go 6-1, or are they going to be 5-2 after today's game? Just going to check the poll here real quick. So, yeah, looks like we have show me 12 votes, and most of you said the Yankees are going to go 6-1. So hopefully we see it. But let's get things started here, folks. Let's get things going here. What are we thinking for the Yankees or for Will Warren today? Right? What do we got for Will Warren? Again, he's going up against the Marlins, and looking at the Marlins lineup here. Trying to see against Will Warren. None of the bats for the Marlins have ever faced Will Warren, so this is going to be the first meeting between both sides, Will Warren versus the Marlins. So the Marlins have never seen him. Will Warren's never seen the Marlins, so it's going to be a bit of a different story for both. So it's their first meeting. So let's see how things play out. But let me know in the chat what you all have for Will Warren. How will he perform today against the Miami Marlins? Will he have a similar performance like he did against the Giants, or will he have a better performance, or will it be worse? I mean, let me know what you all are thinking. Let's talk about it. I appreciate you, Felix. What's going on, dude? Official says Yuri Perez is 1-0, 3.60 ERA in 2 games. Yeah, allowed 4 innings. Yep. Yeah, he that was in 23. Last year he did well against the Yankees. I mean, again, that series was just a nightmare series. I couldn't believe how things went down in that series, but it's baseball. But I got a few predictions here. So Jake Boss is going 5 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 runs. Katie's going in 5 innings pitched for Will Warren. Sunil's going 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 earned runs. 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. So you think the pitch count's going to be 85 to 90. All right. Felix is going 5 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 6 hits, a couple of walks. How many strikeouts you got there, Felix? What's up, Carlos? How's it going, dude? Good to see you. Thanks for being in the chat. What's going on, Carlos? Yeah, well, Bednar, Duvall, and Bird all struggled. Well, you got to remember with guys like Duvall and Bird, by the time they got traded to the Yankees, those guys were burnt out. especially Jake Bird, man. I mean, I think before he was traded to the Yankees, I think he already pitched 55 innings for the Rockies. So the Rockies used him heavily. Not to mention he pitched in Colorado, where the elevation is going to be a lot higher. So the pitches are going to come to the plate a lot different than it will at sea level. So that's always a conversation when you're pitching, when pitchers pitch at Coors Field. So yeah, it's always a different story there. Felix is saying 4 strikeouts. Okay. Will Warren allowing 3 runs in 5 innings. Okay, so far, some of you are saying Will Warren's going to go 5 innings. Beetle size of a beetle bug is saying 3 innings. Okay, so he's going 3 innings, gives up 4 runs, 2 strikeouts, a high pitch count. You're not a Will Warren fan. I get it, man. I mean, like I said, the thing I like about Warren is that he's durable. You know what I mean? Like he shows up every outing, tries to give it his best. I mean, it's hard, right? I mean, he's not an ace level. He was never touted to be an ace level. I mean, at the very best, he's probably, at the best, keep in mind, at the best, he's probably a number 3, but he's probably better suited number 4, number 5. And Warren wasn't even supposed to be in the starting rotation last year. It's just, it's just there was a lane for him to get into the rotation last year because of the injuries to the starting pitching. So, I mean, if anything, he probably would have still continued developing last year in the in the minors, and he probably would have been in the rotation this year. But it's just not how things played out. You know what I mean? So, and sometimes not everything goes according to plan. But I understand. Carlos is going 5 innings. All right. Oh, weather for sunny afternoon might be rained out. Are they projecting rain in the Bronx? Is that what's going on? Yeah, I mean, bound to happen. We're gonna see stuff like that throughout the season of game delays and rainouts and stuff like that. So it's gonna happen. Pixelmon says, I think for his repertoire, he doesn't throw hard enough heat. He's not a hard thrower. I mean, that's just it. His fastball is not bad, but his secondary pitches are supposed to be a lot better than his fastball. I mean, that's been said about, as far as Will Warren goes. Now, Will Warren prediction. What do I want to say for Will Warren? I mean, yeah, he went 4 1/3. 5 innings. A few of you said 5 innings. I really want to say 5 innings for him, but part of me also wants to say 4 2/3. Just to give him a little bit, more from that Giants game. But I think I'll go 5 innings. I'll go 5 innings pitched. I think he'll give up 2 runs. 2 runs, 2 walks. I'll give him 4 strikeouts. That's what I think for can't even speak. Will Warren, 5 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. Size of a beetle bug says, I do, however, think Judge is going off this series. Just needed to get back to the Bronx. Yeah, I mean, look, we've seen Judge get off to a slow start before. I mean, we've seen this with Aaron Judge in the past. I mean, this isn't the first time where he's gotten off to a slow start. 2025 was an exception. He was off to a hot start, and he had hit a slump at one point, but his numbers overall for 2025 was just phenomenal. I mean, he was MVP. So, yeah, he's fine. He's going to be fine. Yeah, I want Judge to get 2 hits today, even if no one homers. Yeah, and hitting a home run probably in today's game, probably going to be a little tougher. It's probably going to be tough. Obviously the weather, and it sounds like the weather in New York is going to be a little bit on the cool side. So you're probably not going to see a whole lot of home runs, And then Okay, Pixelmon's going 5 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, 4 strikeouts. So similar to you're giving him 3 and 3. So you and I have similar predictions. Yeah, I'm going 2. You're giving him 3. We're similar on 4 strikeouts, and we're similar on the innings. I could respect that. How many walks are you thinking there, Pixelmon? What do you got for walks? What do you got for walks? Ryan McMahon needs to not strike. Yeah, and that's something Ryan McMahon needs to absolutely work on is striking out less. He's not a power hitter or a strong hitter. I mean, he's never known to be that, but he does still need to improve with the bat. Especially for he needs to hit. He needs to do a lot better. Yeah, he needs to hit a lot better. So there's too many strikeouts with him. But hopefully he can improve on that. But I love his glove at third base. I will keep talking about that because third base has been a bit of an issue for the Yankees defensively, and finally, the Yankees have a reliable glove there. So he's an important player in the infield. Pixelmon says maybe 2 to 3 walks. He's saying I think they'll work the count against him a lot. Yeah, you might. They're gonna make him work. They're gonna make him work. I mean, Will Warren, his pitch count has been known to get really high quickly. So you hope that he could go more than 5 innings. If he does, I think that would be huge. But I think he's gonna go 5, man. I think Will Warren's gonna go 5 innings. So I think I'll give him a little bit more than what he did against San Fran. So again, we'll see what goes down with Will Warren. But let's talk home runs, people. Let's talk home runs. What do we got for home runs? What are we thinking for home runs? Who's going to hit a home run tonight this afternoon, should I say, for the Yankees? What do we got for home runs? What's our home run predictions? So Sunil's saying Big G and Judge, and then sleeper for Caballero. He's thinking inside the park home run. All right. Yeah, feeling lucky on the day before you turn Bednar years. Nice. Miami offense is leading the NL in batting average so far. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not sleeping on the Marlins, man. I mean, they got some talent in that lineup, so I'm not sleeping on that lineup for no doubt. So it's gonna be tough. What can we realistically expect from McMahon? 220? Yeah, 220, 230. 230 at the best. I'm curious to see where Ryan McMahon's batting averages have been historically year after year. Stanton, Rice, and Jazz from Joseph. Rice, Stanton, and McMahon from Beagle. Okay. Yeah, for home runs for me, and continue and drop the home run predictions in the comments. But yeah, home run predictions for me. I'm always gonna say Judge. I'm going Aaron Judge, and I'll go for a Ben Rice home run today. I'll say Judge and Rice. I'll say Judge, Rice. You know what? It is the home opener. I gotta go Big G. I'll go Big G in my home run prediction. Those are going to be the 3 guys, and my sleeper. Who do I want to say for my sleeper? I'm going to put Trent Grisham as my sleeper. So that's what I'm doing here. DF23F is going. Rice hits 2 homers. Giancarlo with a homer. Judge with 2 homers. Belly with a homer. They will pop off versus Miami. The only reason they are 5-1 is because they faced the White Sox and the Rockies. Yeah, two teams that are not the greatest, right? I mean, I think we can agree on that, but I'm still not going to sleep on them regardless. I think they're still a good team. Official says Stanton, Rice, and Grisham. Okay. Rice, he started off great this season. Yeah, Rice is off to a hot start so far. He's off to a very hot start. Oh, Ethan, yeah, I remember you now. It Now I remember you. It doesn't. So, like I said, it doesn't show your name because YouTube changed the usernames. I don't know why they did, but they did. It was something that they started doing that they did last year. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's I don't know why, what the purpose was. So, but yeah, that's the reason why. I didn't recognize your name, but yeah, YouTube changed the username setting. Says bold take on McMahon in 1997. Remember how Brocious was atrocious offensively when he left Oakland. He prospered. I mean, I'm not really one to try and make those type of comparisons just because every player is going to be different, and I don't want to set those same bars and expectations. I understand where you're coming from, Sunil. I get it. But I don't necessarily make those type of comparisons like that because if it doesn't work in that trajectory, then I'm going to be left disappointed. So I'd rather not even entertain that. So real quick, Ryan McMahon's batting averages over his career, 2017. But keep in mind, 2017, he only had 19 at bats. He had a 158 batting average. In 18, he had a 232. In 19, he had a 250. 2020, 215. 2021, 254. 2022, 246. 2023, 240. 2024, 242. 2025, with the Rockies, 217. And then with the Yankees, it was 208. So it was in the, when you average those two numbers out, it comes down to 212 batting average. So he's able to, his best batting average was back in 2021 with 254. So his bat could be better. It's there. I mean, if he's able to get back up to 240, 250, I mean, that would be great. But also, like I said, keep in mind, he was playing in Coors Field. So the ball at elevation is going to travel a lot further. So, that's the nice thing about playing at Coors Field. But it does show that he could get up to get his batting average higher than where it's been. But he could be a 230, 240 guy. It's possible. So Colorado did play Miami tough in all three games. Yeah, for sure. The Brewers and hit like 90 home runs. Yeah, that was insane. Saying it's not so much send the bars as a testament to show the New York batting coaches will help the incoming players trading from other teams. Yeah, no doubt. But Yankees, yes, batting coaches have they've done a good job in the past and even present improving players' bats when they are playing for the Yankees. It's not always true for every single player, but we could say for most players. Jake Boss is saying, I think McMahon will have a solid offensive year, not all-star level, but decent with stellar D. I would agree. I would agree with that statement right there. I want to say solid offensive numbers, but as long as we could get production out of him, I mean, like I said, if he's able to hit 230 to 240, I'm not going to complain. But it can't be in the 200s or 210s. I'd rather not see that with McMahon, but we'll see what happens as the season progresses. I was at this game too. Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. That must have been a fun time. Batting coaches can help him be more of the line drive hitter than he could. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. If he can, he's definitely a contact bat. And 230, 240 is what I will take from him. Hey, what's up, Ken? How's it going, dude? How you feeling? How you doing? I know you're going to be going live for the game later. All right, we talked about the home run predictions. All right, let's talk score predictions. Let's talk score predictions. So we already talked about Will Warren, what we think he's going to do. We talked home run predictions. Let's talk score. What's today's score going to be? What is the score for today's game, folks? What do we got for today's score? Keep in mind the Marlins have Yuri Perez. So I think Yuri Perez is I think he's gonna pitch the Yankees tough. And so far in the poll, I got 21 votes, and so most of you said that the Yankees are going 6-1. If he hits in 240s with some home runs, it's a good season offensively. 100. Oh yeah, it's a good season for him, definitely with those numbers. Joseph is going 6-3. Jake Boss is going 7-3. Pixelmon is going 4-3. 2-10 pitch at bats drove Warren's pitch count up. Yeah, and we were talking about that, Ken, with Warren's pitch count getting high, pretty quickly. That's why that's what happened against that Giants game, that first game. But I was still encouraged by him because he didn't. He was able to get himself out of jams. Only gave up the 1 run. So Sunil's going 6-4. Mr. Barros. Oh man, good long time no see, man. You look like ready to go and play for the Yankees today. Man, if they need me as a backup, you know what I mean? If they need me, I'm there. I just need to go on an airplane and fly out there. So, but yeah, if they need me to go out there and fill in a role, come off the bench or something, I'm there, man. Straight from the airplane. What's up, Mr. Barros? How's it going, man? How's life treating you? Kind of chatted up with your son there recently, seeing how things were going with him. So sounds like your son's doing good. Hopefully you're doing good, man. But it's great to see you, dude. How's life? Katie's going 8-3. Calvin Jennings, what's up, buddy? He says, "What's up, NFE Go Yanks? Let's go." And real quick, I did want to let you guys know, and I hate doing this. I'm probably not going to be able to call the whole game today just because I got some stuff that I have to take care of this afternoon. But I still wanted to go live and at least call a good chunk of the game. So I just wanted to tell you all I apologize in advance. But yeah, no, there's some things that I have to do this afternoon. And I gotta take care of some priorities. All right. But I'm still going to call the game. I still wanted to call the game because it is the home opener, and I love hanging out here with all of you. So you already know. Sunil, I will back up Caballero at the 6 stop in the later innings. Yeah, do what you got to do. Ken is saying that series, Bird, Duvall, and Bednar made their Yankee debut after the trade deadline, got hammered. Cabby had an error. That was just a terrible game all around. And I was talking about Bird and Duvall, who were overused by their former teams before being traded to the Yankees, especially Jake Bird, right? And Jake Bird also, pitched in Coors Field at a higher elevation. So that's always going to be different pitching compared to sea level. But, Bird's looked pretty decent so far in his starts. Camilo Duvall, Camilo Duvall's been showing some good signs, but he's still a little wild with his pitches. Bednar, Bednar has been getting out of jams, but I'd rather not see him get into those jams. But let's hope. As of right now, the Yankees pitching has been really holding it down from their starters to the bullpen. Official says, I think the Marlins stay hot and win 6-3. Okay. Feel like there's going to be a lot of runs today, so I'm saying 9-5. So, all right, Mr. Barros is going 9-5. He's thinking 9-5. Yeah, score prediction for me looks like 9-5. I'm seeing 8-3, 6-4, 4-3, 7-3, 6-3. You know what? I'm going to say it is Yuri Perez on the mound. It is Yuri Perez on the mound. What do I want to say for for the Yankees? It is Yuri Perez. I'll say 5-3. I'll say 5-3. I think the Yankees could get a couple of runs off of him and maybe get some runs from the Marlins bullpen, right? So I'll say 5-3. I'm going to say 5-3 Yankees win. Pixelmon's asking, does Duvall have the dope entrance to the game like he did in San Francisco? I'm not sure, man, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't even know what his entrance was in San Francisco, to be honest with you. All right. Appreciate you, Ken. You as well. And have a good play-by-play. We'll see you around. Thanks for popping in. Richard says 11-3. 11-3 Yankees, I'm assuming, or Marlins? Like, who do we got, man? But he's going 11-3, so he thinks there's going to be a lot of runs scored in this game. Since we're talking about runs and we're talking about the bats, it's great to see the Yankees so far score a lot of their runs on hits. They're not relying so much on the home run ball. I think there's only been like a total of 4 home runs hit by the Yankees. I think there was 2 by Judge, 2 by Judge, 1 by Giancarlo, and then 1 by Ben Rice. So Yankees in 6 games that they have played, I think they've only hit 4 home runs, which is incredible. Richard saying Yankees all the way. Okay. Oh, trust me, dude. I'm not. I haven't forgotten the ABS challenge. And keep in mind, just so everybody. Oh, Goldschmidt. Okay, so yes, so that is 5 home runs. 5 home runs. What's up, Dev? What's going on, Dev? So 5 home runs. So that's So 5 home runs with Goldschmidt. Yes, but usually they have more home runs in that 6-game span. You know what I mean? But I'm just glad to see the bats are being a little bit more, to some degree, being a little bit more patient at the plate. They're working the opposing pitchers, which is something that I've been really hammering on last year, is work the opposing pitchers, stop rushing at the plate. They seem to be doing a little bit of a better job when it comes to that, and I do want to see more of that. Mr. High said they had more home runs just thinking about game 1 last year. That's what I'm saying, Mr. Highside, and welcome to the chat. In that 3-game span against Milwaukee, it's like, they had a bunch of home runs on the board. It was crazy, but they've only hit 5 so far in 6 games. They had more than that in 6 games last year, so it's a little different, man. I don't know. And real quick about the whole ABS challenge call. Trust me, I'm gonna ask that question. So when it comes to we'll get into that here momentarily, but the ABS challenge question is total blown calls, strike ball calls from home plate umpire, right? Whoever that's going to be, for both teams, right? For both teams. It's not just for the Yankees. I'm talking total for both teams, right? How many blown calls? I think on that final game that I called, not the final game, but the second game that I called for the Marlins and Yankees, home plate umpire Marquez got 3 of his calls overturned, at least the ones that were challenged. So let's see what happens. Let's see what about this afternoon's game. And Ocean View Coffee Shop, what's up, man? Good to see you. But if you all have any other score predictions, drop it in the chat. But I'm going 5-3 Yankees today. Who do we have? All right, so what do we have for ABS challenge? How many blown calls will there be by the home plate umpire today? I want to see who the home plate umpire is going to be. Let me see if it says it anywhere. It's going to be Tom Hanahan. That is going to be your home plate umpire in today's game, is Tom Hanahan. Ethan. Oh, Ethan. Okay, now I remember you. Yeah, now I remember you because I saw your last name. Now, I remember you now. Yeah, so you're saying 10-3 Yankees today? I agree, Mr. Barros. I think the ABS was probably the best thing that Rob Manfred has introduced. It's been long overdue. It's been long overdue. I remember when it was initially talked about at first, I was like, I don't know, because it's kind of taking the human element out of the game, but it's really in this, first, 8 or 9 days of baseball, we have really seen how bad these umpires have been. And I know we've been talking about it for many, many years. So I think it's been long overdue. And I think it's really going to benefit guys like Aaron Judge, man. So I think it's really going to benefit guys like Aaron Judge, because Aaron Judge he's gotten screwed a lot by umpire calls at the plate, man. It's crazy, but I'm liking this ABS thing so far. I am. I'm in favor of it. Ethan's going 10-3, 4 blown claws by Mr. Barrows. Okay. If CB Buckner's calling a blown ABS for both teams exceed 30, yeah, Buckner, that dude's bad. Blows calls, both teams combined. Over under is 15. I think, thank God we didn't get Buckner. Yeah, they'll probably get Buckner at some point, though. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But blown calls, I think the home plate umpire is going to have, I'm going to say 5. I'll say 5 blown calls for ABS. ABS, 5 blown, 5 calls that are going to get overturned. We'll just say that 5 calls that are going to get overturned for both teams. That's what I'm thinking for today's game for Tom Hanahan. I think he's gonna get challenged 5 times, or not 5 times, but I think he's gonna get challenged, obviously, and I think 5 of those calls are gonna get overturned. With Buckner behind the plate, not only will we see 30 blown calls, against Snell, he's not the home plate umpire today. We'll worry about Buckner at a later date, whenever that may be. Richard's going 6. Montauk, what's going on? Coming in with the thumbs up. Ethan says, no, thank you. If I was an umpire, I'd give the Yankees all calls in their favor. Well, you might lose your job there, dude. You might be brought into questioning by the commissioner. I don't know if you want that, but hey, that's your decision, man. I can't say nothing. But really quickly, folks, the game's going to start here in about 20 minutes. I appreciate you all rocking out with me so far for the pregame portion of the live stream. We'll get the play-by-play going shortly, and in about 10 minutes or so, I'll probably take a little intermission and then come back, and I'll call the game, and we'll hang out, and hopefully we can see the Yankees kill it today against the Marlins. But yeah, we'll watch the game together, as long as I don't got hit. Yeah, right. So steak for dinner. Well, it's not exactly dinner time, but let's talk a little food. So I know for some of you it's probably super early right now. So I don't know if you all just had breakfast, or are you all going to have lunch? Let's talk about it. And while you're doing that, make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. We're almost at 2,600 subs, so the road to 3,000 is slowly but surely getting there. So let's try to get to 2,600 first. I only just need a few more subscribers. So if you're watching for the first time, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to that 2,600, and let's keep climbing from there. You did a 24-hour fast. You're not hungry? Yeah. No, I eat breakfast in the morning, like really early in the morning, and then I might eat, and then I don't eat something till about 3, 4 in the afternoon. So I go without food for about for a little while, actually, for about 9 or 10 hours. So I'll probably have like a piece of fruit or something like that at lunch. I eat pretty good at dinner time. And we are currently at 25 likes. Thank you all for the likes, for the 25 likes. Halfway there towards the 50. So let's try to get to 50 likes. Greatly appreciate it. But let's talk food though, folks. Or what do we got for dinner? Or are we snacking? Are we gonna have some snacks for the game? What are y'all gonna be snacking on? If you're not gonna be eating actual food, like I said, it might still be early for some folks out there. It might be a little bit later. But what are we eating here, folks? What are we going to eat? Yeah, I had a nice breakfast this morning, so it was nice. It's very relaxing breakfast. Mr. Highside says air fried Parmigiana garlic wings. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Scotto, what's up, Scotto? What's going on? Chia. Ace is in the building. What up, Ace? I know you're going live here in a few minutes. I know you're going to be calling the game. What's up, Ace? What's going on, dude? But air fried Parmigiana garlic wings. Actually, Parmesan garlic wings. I've had some good stuff. Good stuff. But what do we got, folks? What are we eating? Come on, this is where everybody should be like participating right now. This is where everybody should be participating. And do me a favor, folks. Go vote in the poll. Again, if you haven't voted yet, let me know who you all got for today's game. Are the Yankees going 6-1 or 5-2? Looks like 31 votes, and the majority of you are saying the Yankees are going to go 6-1. So out of the 31 votes, so 81% of you, nice. Beagles going 6-1 record. Okay, yeah. I feel good about today's game. I do. If there's a game that I'm probably going to be a little worried about, maybe it's the game tomorrow, right? Ryan Weathers will be in that game. Of course, he'll be facing his former team, but Weathers his performance against the Mariners actually, to me, was encouraging. Again, I know the Yankees lost that game. I understand. I understand it's frustrating, but his outing was actually very encouraging. I liked what I saw from Ryan Weathers. He only gave up the one run. That was the only run he gave up. So Mariners bats have struggled. So he's got the stuff. He's got the potential. Hopefully, we'll see better results from him, moving forward. I don't know if he's going to be a guy that's going to be in the rotation, but if not, then he'll definitely be a guy that comes out of the bullpen, and that'd be a solid arm to have coming out of the bullpen. But hopefully we get to see it. But and then Sunday's game is going to be Max Fried. So Sunday, already gives me a good feeling, right, with Sunday, just because anytime Max Fried is on the mound, I usually feel really good about the Yankees' chances of winning. So far, Max Fried in his first two games of the season has looked phenomenal. So him and Cam Schlittler, man, I wish Schlittler was pitching in this series, but Schlittler pitched in the final game of the series against the Mariners and was amazing in that game. So let's see what happens the next time he pitches. But right now, I mean, it's Will Warren today, Ryan Weathers tomorrow, and then you're gonna have Max Fried on Sunday, right? And then the Yankees have they have a day off on Monday, and then Tuesday through Thursday they have the Marlins coming into town. So I think the Yankees have a long home homestand. Sorry, couldn't think of the word. Long homestand. So let's hope the Yankees can finish out strong at Yankee Stadium with teams visiting, and then go, and then hopefully they can have some success on the road again. And yeah, just looking at the weather today for New York, so it looks like it's going to be cloudy. 63 degrees is going to be a high. Looks like the game time is going to be around the 50s, and then tomorrow should be a little bit warm, 69 degrees, but tomorrow night's game is going to be in the evening, and that's going to drop into the 50s. And then Sunday, they're showing rain. I don't. Yeah, it looks like there's going to be rain, so I don't know if it's going to be postponed or delayed, but they're showing rain in the forecast. What up, Jigga? What up, Jigga? Shout out to my boy Celso Porto. What's going on, Celso? Hopefully you're doing well. What's up, Brad? How's it going? We got Mr. Grumpy Pants in the building. But Jigga, you must be really happy with Giancarlo Stanton's performance lately. I know you're super happy, dude. Big G is your boy. I know you've been very, very happy with him. He's a youthful Schwarzenegger, like a presence in a New York Yankees uniform. Sure. Whatever you say there, Sunil. Yeah. Well, yeah. I haven't seen a whole lot of food comments, man. I'm a little sad about you all not telling me what you're all going to eat, because usually those comments come in like rapid fire. Jigga says, "You know it." Yeah. Oh, I do, bro. I do. I know how much of a Giancarlo Stanton fan you are, and anybody who hates on Stanton, I know you're gonna you go after him. But yeah, no, I actually got Big G hitting a home run today. Steak and bacon. Okay. Speaking of steak, I'm so happy I put out a steak poll out there a few days ago, and the majority of you answered medium rare in terms of how you like your steak, and I was so happy. Oh man, that's the real way to eat a steak is medium rare. So so most of you voted medium rare, have good taste. Not judging the rest of you. But it's just the best way to eat it. Have you been medium rare, reverse seared on the cast iron? Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. So game should be starting here in relatively soon. A little over 10 minutes. Cannot wait for this game to start. It's always fun with the home opener. You do a 24-hour fast? Understood. Yeah, like I said, I have breakfast. Like when we're talking food, man. And I've been doing this for a little over a month now, maybe a little over a couple of months. Where I'll have breakfast around 4:30 in the morning, and then I won't eat till about 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and I don't eat nothing big, just something small, and then I'll have a pretty big dinner. So that's usually how I do it. And I drink a lot of water. So, which, speaking of which, I'll probably have to fill up my water cup here momentarily. So that way I can get ready to call this play-by-play. Like I said, with the play-by-play, probably not going to be able to call the whole game just because I got some stuff that I got to take care of this afternoon. However, like I said, I still wanted to go live and still call the game and hang out with all you guys, especially for the home opener, man. I had to be here for it. So I didn't want to miss that. 300 pounds with the way I eat. Yeah, honestly, I have my moments. I could tell you right now, there's days where I feel like I'm 300 pounds. Michael says this Miami team is getting good. Better be ready to play. Yeah, I'm not like I said earlier, man. I'm not sleeping on the Marlins, dude. I definitely am not sleeping on the Marlins. They got their pitching is really good, and they got some decent bats in that lineup too. So definitely not sleeping on them. What's up, Eddie? Are we still? I don't know. You'd have to ask that to a certain individual, Eddie. I mean, we've talked about it, bro. We've talked about it. There's some Stanton haters out there, and Stanton's been making this person look silly. They've been making the Stanton haters look silly, Giancarlo Stanton. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I couldn't tell you, man. I don't know. I don't know if Stan's still looking to get traded, if the Yankees are still trying to trade him. It's an inside joke. Hey, referee joining us from X. He says just stopping in to give some love, NFE. I appreciate you, referee. Shout out to my man, referee, one of the most loyal subscribers out there, man. Been showing me a lot of support since day one. Many, along with the rest of you, believe me. But referee's been a strong supporter, man. So thank you, referee. So shout out to you, man. But the game's going to start in about 10 minutes. So or a little less than 10 minutes. So I'm going to take a little intermission here. I'll be right back, folks. I'll leave you all with some tunes. That way y'all could just kind of sit back, relax, kind of jam out a little bit. And we'll be back to call the play-by-play. All right, I'm looking forward to it. And if you haven't yet, hit that like button. Let's try to get to 50 likes. I think last I checked, I was at 32 likes. So 18 more likes to 50. Let's try to get to 50. After we hit 50, let's go for that 100. The live streams have been hitting over 100 likes. So I do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. So you all been giving me great support. But like I said, let me take a little intermission real quick. I'll be right back. And I'll leave you all with some tunes. So hang out, chat with each other, man, interact with each other. All right, keep it fun, keep it playful, and I'll be right back. All right, folks, we are back. Let me get the game cast going here. The game should start here in about a couple of minutes. But how's everybody doing? Well, I'm ready to call the game. And shout out to referee for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. You are the man, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. You're the man, bro. But the game should be starting here momentarily. Like I said, I'll get the game cast up, and we'll get things going. Will Warren will take the mound, and we'll face the Miami Marlins. Just making a few adjustments here. So again, thank you, referee. Well, let's hope for a good game. And I'm glad the game is starting on time with no delays. So let me just get the game cast going here really quick. Game day, boom. Make sure that's good. It looks like we're good there. I'll take that off the screen just for a minute till the game starts. So let's go over here. Yes, indeed. And make sure y'all are hitting that like button, hit that subscribe, keep sharing this channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're watching for the first time, go ahead and hit that sub button. Let's get those likes up too. Should almost be, I think we're almost at 50. Yeah, we're at 40 likes. We're 10 likes away from 50. So thank you all. So let's hit that like button. Well, here's the view of the Bronx. Looks like it's some cloudy skies. Looks like some fog out there in the skyscrapers in New York City. Yeah, it looks quite overcast in the Bronx today, right? It does. But Yankees game is about to start. And we're almost good to go. So first pitch will be coming up. There's Austin Wells and Will Warren making their way to the dugout. So once again, we're back at a commercial break. But anybody have any fun plans for today? Any fun plans for the weekend? Anybody take the day off because it's the Yankees home opener? Did you submit your request to your bosses, your managers today, telling them, hey, I need the day off. The Yankees are playing. You got your permission slip from Brian Cashman? Yeah, Sunil, he's gonna be our catcher, and then tomorrow he's gonna be your shortstop. After that, he'll play first base too while he's at it. I mean, why not just stick him wherever? So 51 votes in the poll, and you all said, and the majority of you said that the Yankees are going to be 6-1 after today's game. So I like to see it. I'm sure most of us would like to see it. Just checking a few messages here. The pickleball tour. What pickleball tour? I'm not doing no pickleball tour. All right. Looks like we are back to the game, or back to the stadium. And the game's about to start. Looks like the players are in the dugout. They're about ready to take the field here. As soon as umpire says, let's go. All right, Joe Girardi, David Cohn's in the booth with Michael Kay. That's a good combo right there. That's a good trio. Nice. And looks like a beautiful view of Yankee Stadium. Boy, do I miss seeing that. And there's Aaron Boone with his cop sunglasses, look like he's looking for something. He's he's an undercover agent. All right, Aaron Judge. I don't know who he's chatting it up with. I don't know if it's one of the fans or somebody in the dugout. It looks like he's ready to go. And there's Ben Rice. There's Caballero. Yeah, Yankees look like they're in a good mood right now. Uncle Tats. What? I mean, I never talked to him about pickleball. Maybe you do. You got Austin Wells. Again, folks, while we're waiting for the game to start, let's sub up, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Keep sharing this channel out. And here come the New York Yankees as they take the field. Will Warren is stepping on the mound. And there's Aaron Judge taking right field. Grisham's taking center. Bellinger at left. Aaron Judge saluting the fans there at right field. Looks like he's in a good mood as the Yankees are warming up. And here's the Miami Marlins starting lineup. Jacob Marcy, Xavier Edwards. That's a guy to look out for. Former Yankee Augustine Ramirez, Liam Hicks, Otto Lopez, Owen Casey, Connor Norby, Griffin Conine, Graham Pauley. Liam Hicks, that's a guy to also look out for too. And here's Will Warren on the mound for the New York Yankees warming up. Chris Schmidt says, happy home opening day, everyone. Yes, sir. It was a joke. Boo, bad joke. That was a terrible joke. All right. We'll get the game cast up. And the game is about to get started. So Will Warren is warming up on the mound right now. Velocity's up, fastball combo, changeup for left-handed batters. So Yankees defense, left field, Bellinger, center field, Grisham, right field, Aaron Judge. Infield, third base, you got Ryan McMahon, shortstop, Jose Caballero. Second base, Jazz Chisholm Jr., first base, Ben Rice. At the dish is Austin Wells. DHing is Giancarlo Stanton. Here's Tom Hanahan. Let's see how he does. And he is hitter-friendly, according to the umpire report. And the game is about to begin. Let's get it started in here. And here we go. Let's play some ball here, folks. Yankees home opener, first game at the stadium. Will Warren sets here against Marcy. First pitch is in there for a strike at his own 1, and the game has officially started. 0-1 count to Jacob Marcy. Warren sets here on the 0-1. The pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. It is a 1-1 count. If you're just joining us, the game has just started. Top of the first. 1-1 count to Jacob Marcy. Will Warren sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch is outside. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Marcy. So big things for Will Warren in this game and beyond. It's keeping that pitch count down, closing out the innings. As Warren sets on the 2-1, the pitch is a swing and a miss, a 95-mile-per-hour fastball. The count now is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's see if Warren could get his first strike out of the game. As he sets here on the 2-2, the pitch is a foul ball, still 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Marcy. Xavier Edwards on deck for the Marlins as Warren sets the 2-2. Ball 3, full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Marcy. As Warren sets. Time called by Marcy. Home plate umpire Tom Hanahan grants him the time. Roll call there in the bleacher creatures. Here's the payoff. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. First strikeout of the game for Will Warren. First out of the inning. And that's going to bring Xavier Edwards to the plate. And here is Xavier Edwards, who's off to a pretty good start to the season. First pitch. Oh, and Edwards hits that ball deep into right field. Aaron Judge is looking up, looking back. And just like that, the Marlins are on the board 1-0 on a solo home run by Xavier Edwards on the first pitch. And just like that, the Yankees are up 1-0 here in the top of the first. That was a guy that I was saying to look out for. And boy, was I right. And just like that, it's 1-0 game, and that's going to bring up Augustine Ramirez to the plate. And the hat comes off because they're losing. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Augustine Ramirez. So hat comes off when the Yankees are losing and if they're tied after 0-0. So I'll put this hat back on once the Yankees take the lead, as that pitch is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Augustine Ramirez. Andre Green, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. Says, let's go Yankees. And the 1-1 to Ramirez. Did he go? Yes, he did. First base umpire confirmed it. 1-2 now. Certainly went around. So 1 ball, 2 strikes for Ramirez. Let's see if Warren could get his second strikeout of the game. The 1-2. He struck him out looking. Good job for Will Warren. Second strikeout of the game for Will Warren. So 2 strikeouts here in the top of the first. And that's going to bring Liam Hicks to the plate now. Beautiful pitch. And here is Liam Hicks at the plate. He takes ball 1. No relation to Aaron Hicks. So 1-0 count here. Here's the pitch from Warren. 2 balls, no strikes now to Liam Hicks. If you're just joining us, it's 2 outs here in the top of the first. Marlins have a 1-0 lead on an Xavier Edwards solo home run. The 2-0. And Hicks pops that up. Left center. Trent Grisham is right there. Makes the catch. And that's going to do it. So Warren, with a couple of strikeouts, gave up a run, a hit, and no errors. And we're going to the bottom of the first, and we are in a commercial break. What is going on, everybody? And Doran, what's up, Doran? He's saying, let's go pizza, bro. You can't ever argue with pizza. I mean, how can you? Yeah, you can't ever argue with pizza. But Yankees are down right now, 1-0, but that's okay. It's only the first inning. Hopefully nobody's panicking. Hopefully nobody thinks that the season's over. Hopefully, nobody thinks this is a failure. Hopefully nobody's placing blame on anybody, right? Because we know how some fans can get. But, I just trying to be funny here, people. But bottom of the first will be coming up. And Yuri Perez will be on the mound. He'll be facing Grisham, Judge, and Bellinger, who will be due up for the Yankees. La Sotala, what's up? He says, great show, NFE. Let's go, Yankees. That's right, baby. Let's go. Dorn says, fire Boone, fire Cashman. Fired the bad boy. Exactly. Mr. High Size says, that's it. We're cooked. Send Will to single A. We're going to 5 and 158. All right, that's it. I'm done. I'm out of here, guys. I'm giving up on the season. But just playing. What? I ain't giving up. You guys are crazy. Oh, man. Infernus, what's up, bro? What's going on, Infernus? Good to see you, dude. What's going on? All right, Yuri Perez on the mound. But solid pitcher, actually. Was unfortunate. He had Tommy John surgery a couple years ago. But still a solid pitcher. Let's see how the Yankees bats do against him this time around. Last season was a struggle. But Trent Grisham's going to lead things off. Marlins defense, left field Conine, center field Marcy, right field is Casey. Infield is from third base to first is Paulie, Lopez, Edwards, Norby. Augustine Ramirez is DH in. First pitch to Grisham is ball one. It's 1-0 to Trent Grisham. And at catcher at the dish, it's Liam Hicks, by the way. Here's the 1-0 to Grisham. And Grisham fouls that pitch. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a 1-1 count here to Grisham. And the pitch. Ooh, what did they say? Nope, he did not go. Third base umpire said it's a ball. It's 2-1 now to Grisham. That was close. Perez sets here on the 2-1 to pitch. Ooh, that was close. Oh, looks like that's being challenged by Hicks. It was close. It was close, but I think it's a ball. But let's see what the ABS system says. It is, in fact, a ball. So the Marlins do lose the challenge, and very close. Like I said, it is 0.2 inches off the strike zone. Really close. I understand why Hicks challenged it, but now they lost the challenge. So the Marlins are down to their one and only challenge. It's 3-1 now to Grisham, so pitch count is in his favor as Perez sets here on the 3-1 to pitch. Ball 4. Leadoff man is on for the New York Yankees, and here comes Aaron Judge to the plate. All right, and here's the captain, Aaron Judge. Let's see if he could get hot here in today's game. First pitch, Judge fouls it back 0-1. If you're just joining us, it's the bottom of the first. Marlins are up 1-0. Judge is at the plate. Grisham at first, 0-1 to Aaron Judge. As Perez sets here on the 0-1, the pitch is low for ball 1, 1-1. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get those subs up. Let's get those likes up. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Judge as Perez sets the pitch. And Judge hits that ball deep into left field. And that ball is gone. It's a 2-run home run for Aaron Judge. And the Yankees are up 2-1. Just like that. Third home run of the season for Aaron Judge. 101.2 miles per hour for the captain. 387-foot home run for Aaron Judge. Gotta love it, baby. I said Aaron Judge would hit a home run, and he hit a home run. And just like that, the Yankees are up 2-1. And they are celebrating in the dugout. Yankee Stadium, super loud right now. And that's going to bring Cody Bellinger to the plate. Bringing a miss there by Cody Bellinger, 0-1. And the hat goes back on, folks. Yankees are up. Perez sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. Outside ball 1-1. Perez sets here on the 1-1 to pitch. In the dirt, 2 balls, 1 strike now to Cody Bellinger. And the 2-1. Bellinger pops that one up. And few people running after it. Who's going to make the catch? And, oh, there's a collision there as the catch is made by the left fielder, Conine. Hopefully the center fielder, Marcy, hopefully he's all right. Looks like he's all right. That was kind of scary. That was kind of scary. And here comes Ben Rice to the plate. Here's Ben Rice, and he takes strike 1. As soon as Judge made contact with that ball, man, it was gone, and a swing and a miss by Ben Rice, 0-2. And Perez sets here on the 0-2 to pitch. And Rice fouls that back, still 0-2. Oh, 2. Rice. Good eye by Ben Rice. It is now 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Yankee first baseman. As Perez sets here on the 1-2, the pitch. And Rice pops that one up out of play. It's like reaching for it. You don't need to reach for it, man. 4 hits this year, 3 home runs. Judge is forgetting that average king his words. Yeah, communication is key, man. My Guardians play at home today. That's what Jacob Frederick is saying. All right. Hopefully they win for you. Ooh, struck him out looking. I would have maybe challenged it, but I understand too early in the game. Got to be concerned. You got to be careful. But here comes Giancarlo Stanton to the plate. So let's see what Big G does here against Perez. I don't know. I don't know if that was a strike. But first strikeout for Perez. And Giancarlo Stanton fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Ooh, forearmed him in the face. I thought it was a head collision initially. Looked like a wrestling clothesline, dude. The 0-1. 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Yankees are up 2-1 on a Aaron Judge 2-run homer. And the 1-1. And Giancarlo hits another one to right field in foul territory. And the catch is not made. Would have been a tough play. It's a good effort, I'll say that. But Giancarlo still stays alive. Still 1-2 to Giancarlo Stanton. As Perez sets here on another 1-2, the pitch. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Giancarlo Stanton. And we got Jazz Chisholm Jr. waiting on deck. Perez sets the 2-2. And Giancarlo Stanton hits a grounder to Edwards, fields it, throws over to first. And he is out, and that'll end the inning. But the Yankees are on the board on a 2-run homer by the captain, by the 3-time MVP, Aaron Judge. And we're going to the top of the second here, folks. So let's see what Will Warren does here in the top of the second. Well, that's a good feeling. That's a great feeling. Miss 1000's in the building. What's up, Margaret? How's it going? Yes, you did, Katie. Good job. Good job. My voice text went a little screwy there, but it was a hit 175 home runs this. Yeah, are you where are you texting from, Chris? Like, are you at work or where are you? I just want to make sure. Mr. Highside says we are back 161-1. Let's freaking go. Got the puppy some brand new toys, not plushy, but all right, that's cool. But I appreciate everybody being here on this Friday afternoon. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. The channel's on the road to 3,000 subs, so let's try to get to that 3,000 as quickly as we possibly can. Appreciate the support up until now. It does mean a lot to me. So let's check this poll here real quick. 76 votes and 78% of you say that the Yankees are going 6-1. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. 6-1 would be great. So Marlins due up. It'll be Otto Lopez, Owen Casey, and Connor Norby. Let's see how Warren does against those guys. Hopefully Warren can have a 1-2-3 inning, and looks like we are heading back to the game. And Lopez takes strike one, 0-1 to Otto Lopez. The 0-1, 0-2. It's Otto Lopez. I'll just say Otto just so it's the correct pronunciation. As Warren sets here on the 0-2 as he was, Lopez calls time. Warren looking for his third strikeout of the game. The 0-2 is outside, 1-2. The 1-2 as Lopez hits that, and it is going to be a foul ball. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Whoa, upstairs, 2-2. As Lopez gets out of the way. The 2-2 outside, full count. The payoff, swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Fourth strikeout of the game for Will Warren. First out of the inning. And here's Owen Casey at the plate now. First pitch outside, ball one. Warren sets here on the 1-0 the pitch. 2-0. The 2-0. 3-0 now to Casey. Three balls, no strikes here to Casey. Warren sets. There's a strike, 3-1. If you're just joining us, it's the top of the second. Yankees are up 2-1. It is 1 out. Warren sets here on the 3-1 to Casey. The pitch is foul back. So another 3-2 count here. And here's the payoff. A foul ball. Casey still staying alive. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Casey. Another payoff pitch, and that is popped up. Left side, Ryan McMahon is right there. Makes the catch in foul territory. Second out of the inning. And here comes Connor Norby to the plate. Let's see if Warren can make this a 1-2-3 inning. Richard Lee, what's up, man? Joseph, Mr. Barrow says, see, Anthony, I said a lot of runs today. Yeah, you did. You said it. You said it. First pitch. 1-0. I think Warren was expecting a strike on that one, but it is ball 1 as Warren sets here on the 1-0 the pitch. Foul back, 1-1. If you're just joining us, if you're watching for the first time, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. Let's get those likes up as Warren sets here on the 1-1 the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. Warren looking for his first strikeout of the game. Warren sets to 1-2 upstairs, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the second. Yankees have a 2-1 lead over the Marlins. Warren trying to make this a 1-2-3 inning. He's looking for his 4th strikeout. He sets. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So good job to Will Warren. So no runs, no hits, no errors, 4 strikeouts for Will Warren. And we're going to the bottom of the second. And due up for the Yankees will be Jazz Chisholm Jr., Austin Wells, Jose Caballero. So let's see if the Yankees could add some more runs to the board. But so far, so good from Will Warren in 2 innings. So let's see what else he can do as the game goes on. But I appreciate everybody being here. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. And we are at 66 likes. Thank you all very much for that. 66 likes and bottom of the second. So let's try to get to 100 likes now. Let's try to get to 100 likes. I feel like we get to 100 likes really quickly. Got, let's see, 34 more likes to go. So appreciate everybody and hitting that like button. And let's check the poll here real quick. Anybody eating anything right now? Any snacks? Or is it still too early? We got 90 votes, and 76% of you said Yankees are going to go 6-1 after today's game. Love to see it. But yeah, 66 likes right now. So thank you all very much. And we are back to the stadium. Actually, let me take this off the screen. Oh, sorry. I'm just waiting for the ads to go away on the Gamecast. All right. Oh, here we go. All right. Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Talking all that jazz.
And the first pitch to Jazz is inside, ball one. Homemade chicken soup. Nice. Nice, Doran. Here's the 1-0. Ball two. It is 2-0 here to Jazz. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and Jazz rips that, and it's going to be a foul ball. Oh, man, it's 2-1 now. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Jazz Chisholm Jr. as he steps back into the batter's box, ready to go. Perez sets here on the 2-1, the pitch. That was close. 3 balls, 1 strike. So remember, the Marlins are down to their last challenge. They already lost one in the first, so they have to be careful. As Perez sets here on the 3-1, the pitch. Ball 4. And the leadoff man is on here in the bottom of the second, and Austin Wells will be coming to the plate. What's up, Buckeye? Texas Buckeyes in the building. What's up, Texas Buckeye? All right, first pitch. Oh, Wells fouls that back. 0-1. And the 0-1. Another foul ball by Austin Wells. It's 0-2. Jazz has a big lead there at first. Here's the 0-2. Outside, 1-2. To Austin Wells, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jazz is going to steal second. I hope so. I hope so. As Perez sets here on the 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Ball 2, and Jazz steals second base, and he is safe. So now we got a runner on second with nobody out. So it's a 2-2 count to Austin Wells. Good jump there by Jazz. A stolen base for Jazz Chisholm Jr. That is his 3rd stolen base of the season. It's a 2-2 count here to Austin Wells. Let's see if the Yankees could get another run here. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Wells strikes out for the first out of the inning. And that's going to bring Jose Caballero to the plate. So second strikeout for Perez. Perez sets here on the first pitch against Caballero. Ball 1, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, runner on second. The 1-0 to Caballero, and there goes Jazz. And he has stolen another base. Now he steals third. He is safe. Now we got a runner on third. And that is the 4th stolen base of the season. Jazz ain't playing, man. He ain't playing. He's like, I'm stealing. I'm stealing. Let's go. It is 1-1 now to Caballero as Perez sets here on the 1-1 to pitch. Whoa, swing and a miss, 1-2. And we got Ryan McMahon waiting on deck right now for the Yankees. The 1-2. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So it is 2-2 here to Caballero. Perez waiting for the call as the catcher tells Perez to step off. All right. Perez resets. The 2-2. Ball 3. It was a 100-mile-per-hour fastball. It's a full count now to Caballero. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on third. Let's see if the Yankees can get another run here on the board. Payoff. Ball 4. Runners on the corners now with Ryan McMahon coming to the plate. So got a couple of speedy guys on the bag. Let's see if Caballero attempts to steal. And here's Ryan McMahon at the plate. We were talking about Ryan McMahon earlier in the pregame portion of the live stream, how he needs to step up offensively, and indeed he does. Love his glove. Defensively, phenomenal. But with the bat, he needs to come around. But again, still early. Got to wonder if there's going to be a bunt attempt. Maybe Jazz scores. Let's see what the Yankees decide to do. There it goes, Caballero. And Caballero, stolen base. Second and third. Let's go. Ball 1 to Ryan McMahon. And Caballero took off. The infield was in, so no chance. And that is the second stolen base for Jose Caballero. So 3 stolen bases here in this inning. 2 from Jazz, 1 from Caballero. As Perez sets here against McMahon on the 1-0, the pitch. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes now to Ryan McMahon. If you're just joining us, it's the bottom of the second. 2 balls, no strikes here to Ryan McMahon. Yankees are up 2-1 with 1 out. Runners on second and third. Yankees trying to add more to the scoreboard. As Perez sets here on the 2-0, the pitch. And McMahon rips that, but it's a foul ball. 2-1. Got Trent Grisham waiting on deck. So 2-1 count here to McMahon. Perez sets. Here's the pitch. And McMahon pops that up, foul territory. And it's out of play. It's now 2-2. Appreciate you all being here on this Friday afternoon. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. If you're new, keep sharing this channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. As Perez sets. The 2-2. Ball 3. The count is full. So I had to peek out the window for a minute. So 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Ryan McMahon. You know, even a sac fly would do here. I'll take a sac fly as McMahon calls time. So second and third, 1 out, full count to McMahon as Perez sets. Payoff pitch. Ball 4. The bases are loaded for Trent Grisham. So things getting really interesting here in the bottom of the second. Grisham drew a walk in his first at bat. Let's see what he does in his second at bat. So bases are loaded with 1 out. Let's see if Grisham can come through in a big moment here in the bottom of the second. It looks like we have a visit on the mound. Looks like they're going to try and settle Perez down. Try to talk to him a little bit as we wait for the game to resume. Yeah, productive. Yeah, I mean, even with the bases loaded, I'll take a productive out. I'll still take a sac fly. Let's get those likes up, people. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you to all the new subscribers over the last 9 days. It's really appreciated. Believe me, I'm always happy when I get new subscribers. And here's Trent Grisham, first pitch. Grisham takes a strike. 0-1. That could have been his pitch to hit, but hey, it's not always that easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it, right? As Perez sets here on the 0-1. Grisham, ooh, big swing and a miss on a 100-mile-per-hour fastball. 0-2 now to Trent Grisham. So Yankees have to score here with the bases loaded, 1 out. This is an area where the Yankees struggled mightily last season. Looks like the infield is playing somewhat in. It's 0-2 to Grisham. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-2. And we are currently at 77 likes right now. Thank you all for the likes. We are 23 likes away from 100. Thank you very much. Let's get to 100. Let's get to 100 likes. I know we got over 100 people watching right now, so let's get to 100 likes. The 1-2. Whoa, inside, 2-2. So count is even. So it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. The captain is waiting on deck. Bases loaded, 1 out. The 2-2. Full count. Full count. So Grisham doing a good job there in this at-bat. Yankees bats have been very patient at the plate here in this inning. It's what we need to see consistently throughout the season. It's 3-2 now to Grisham with the captain waiting on deck. Here's the payoff. Ball 4 and another run's going to score. That's going to be an RBI walk. Let's go. And the captain is coming to the plate. And the Yankees their first run of the game. Let's go. And here comes Aaron Judge to the plate with the bases loaded. He already had a 2-run. So here's Aaron Judge now. Oh, man, if he hits a grand slam here, how freaking awesome would that be? Oh, the stadium would go ballistic. Oh, and that hit him. Oh, he hit him. That's going to force another run. Judge kind of staring him down like, hey, man, what you doing, bro? Well, it's going to be a 4-1 game. And Boone is looking on like, all right, you want to attack my guy? We could go. And Judge is not happy about it. Judge is not happy about it. And all I got to say to that is,
boo, you suck.
And that's going to bring Cody Bellinger to the plate. It's a 4-1 game now. So Perez losing a little control here. And a pitch clock. Ooh, yeah, that got him good. That got him good. All right, here is Cody Bellinger. Pitch. And Bellinger hits a grounder. They get the runner out at home, and that's all they're going to get. So McMahon will be out at home with 2 outs. The bases are still loaded for Ben Rice. But the Yankees are up 4-1. And King is warming up in the bullpen for the Marlins. Is that – I don't think that's Mike – no, that's not Michael King. But here is Ben Rice, who struck out in his first at-bat. Let's see if the Yankees could add some more runs here. That is ball 1 to Ben Rice. A-Rod, 1418. What's up, A-Rod? Good to see you, buddy. That was purposely done. It might have been. Maybe. That was pretty inside. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2. No, they called it a strike. Third base umpire said he did go around. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a 1-1. Take strike 2. Oh, Ben Rice is challenging it. That was close. That was close. Oh, let's see if it holds up or if it gets overturned. It was, in fact, a strike by a mile, unfortunately, dude. That was in there. That was in there. All right, so now the Yankees are down to their final challenge. Yeah, I mean, it was clearly in the strike zone. But 1-2 now to Ben Rice. So each team has 1 challenge remaining. Ball 2 now to Ben Rice. Yeah, so in this inning, man, the Yankees bats have been extremely patient. I'm liking what I'm seeing. This is what they need to do consistently this season. The 2-2. Foul ball. So Ben Rice has a 2-2 count against him with 2 outs. The bases are loaded. Giancarlo Stanton is waiting on deck. As Perez sets the 2-2. Swing and a miss as Rice strikes out with the bases loaded. But the Yankees put up 2 more runs, and they have a 4-1 lead here over the Marlins. That is the 3rd strikeout for Perez. But the Yankees put up 2 runs. I like it. I like it a lot. So we're going to the top of the 3rd now. Griffin Conine, Grant Pauly, Jacob Marcy will be due up. Let's see what Will Warren does here in the 3rd. And I appreciate everybody here hanging out with me on this Friday afternoon. Thank you to all you guys and gals. Thank you to all the new subscribers. If you are watching and you're new, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Keep sharing this channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. What's up, Ronald? No, Rice did not hit a home run. Rice struck out, unfortunately. Buckeye's asking, what are we eating, gang? Well, I just had breakfast a little bit ago, so I'm not really hungry at the moment. But for breakfast, I mean, just, some cheese, some tomato cucumbers, a little honey, some bread. That's what I had for breakfast. So What are you eating there, Buckeye? And let's see how many likes we got on the live stream right now. Well, we got 104 votes, and 77% of you said the Yankees are going 6-1. We have 82 likes, 83 likes on the live stream. So we need 17 more likes. Can we get 17 more likes? Beef jerky with pepper? Okay. That sounds good. Haven't had beef jerky in a long time. I had a buddy at one time who hooked me up with some deer jerky, and that was pretty freaking good. All right, let's get back to the game here. Will Warren back on the mound. Strike one to Griffin Conine. It is 0-1 to Conine. Yankees have a 4-run lead. 4 runs on 1 hit. 4 runs on 1 hit. It's ball 1 now to Conine. Here's the 1-1. Foul back 1-2. Warren looking for his 5th strikeout of the game. And like Mr. Barrow says, hit those likes. Support your boy. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Griffin Conine. As Warren sets here, the 2-2 gets a piece of it. Warren picks it up, throws to first, and he is out. Good job to Will Warren. And that is the first out of the inning. And here comes Graham Pauley to the plate. $85 likes. Let's go. 85 likes. Thank you there, Buckeye. 15 more likes to go. Let's hit 100. So Graham Pauley now at the plate. First pitch. Ball 1. So each team right now is down to their final challenge. They both lost a challenge. As Warren sets on the 1-0. That is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Pauley. The 1-1. Oh, and Pauley hits that ball into right field. Judge is looking up, looking back, and he makes the catch. Gave it a ride there. But it's the second out of the inning. And here comes Jacob Marcy. We're back to the top of the lineup. So Marcy struck out in his first at bat. Let's see if Warren can make it another 1-2-3 inning here. First pitch, ball 1. And that ball is popped up. Grisham is running in, and he makes the catch. And that is the end of the inning. A 1-2-3 inning for Will Warren. We're going to the bottom of the third. So far, so good. I'll take it. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's see. Bottom of the third. Giancarlo Stanton, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Austin Wells will be due up. So the Yankees are up 4-1. I'm loving what I'm seeing from the Yankees. But we are in a commercial break. Appreciate all of you being here on this Friday afternoon. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. If you're new, keep sharing this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Appreciate you all being here. Buckeye says 87 likes. Let's go. 13 more to go. 13 more till 100. Can we get 13 more likes here in the bottom of the third? Is that possible? Is that possible? Let's make it happen, y'all. But I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Yankees. I mean, 4 runs on 1 hit, man. It's like very productive at bats. I'm loving it. All right, let's get back to the game. Giancarlo Stanton's going to lead things off here in the bottom of the third. And here is Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He is 0 for 1. Giancarlo off to a hot start this season. Here's Perez back on the mound. First pitch. And foul ball by Stanton, 0-1. As Perez sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. Oh! Looks like he wants to hit Stanton too. All right. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Ooh, big swing and a miss. 1-2 now to Stanton. The 1-2. Foul ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Giancarlo Stanton as Perez sets. Here's the 1-2. And Stanton pops that one up. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? Oh, and Lopez makes the catch as he runs out to center field. And that's going to bring Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate.
Talking all that jazz.
So Jazz drew a walk, stole a couple of bases, also scored a run. First pitch to Jazz is foul back, 0-1. So Jazz Chisholm Jr. made it happen in his last at bat as Perez sets here on the 0-1 to pitch. And Jazz hits that ball to right field, and that is a fair ball. Bounces off the wall. Let's see if he goes for 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. slides in, and he has a 1-out double. Jazz Chisholm Jr. having a good game so far. Runner on second with Austin Wells coming to the plate. Nice hit by Jazz Chisholm Jr. And here's Austin Wells. He's 0 for 1 in today's game. Perez sets the pitch. Inside ball 1. So Wells struck out in his first at bat. The 1-0. Wells hits that ball into right field, and that ball, it is playable. And the catch is made. Tagging up is Jazz, and he will be at third. So it was a productive out. Wells just misses it, and here comes Jose Caballero to the plate. And I just realized I forgot to play Wells' entrance song. But that was Caballero's. But Caballero drew a walk and stole a base. So let's see what he does here. Can the Yankees get another run on the board with Jazz at third? First pitch. It is ball one. Walked into second, scored a run, had a stolen base. So he did it all last inning too, just like Jazz did. The 1-0 shows bunt. And Jazz is going to score. Caballero gets out. Good attempt there. Oh, if he was safe, that would have scored another run. But the Yankees do leave one runner on base. Good attempt there by Caballero. Almost beats the throw out. But we're going to the top of the fourth. It's still a 4-1 game. That's okay. The Yankees are still up. Will Warren's going to be back on the mound. And due up for the Marlins would be Edwards, Ramirez, and Liam Hicks. But so far, so good from the Yankees. So far, so good. I'll take it. Yankees are up. Yankees are up right now. So hopefully everybody's having a good day. Hopefully you're all enjoying your Friday afternoon. Hopefully, a lot of you got to get the day off for the Yankees home opener. You submitted your proposal to your boss or manager, like, give me day off. Brian Cashman's giving me permission. Hopefully, you all got your sheet. 89 likes. Let's go. Buckeyes saying I got 89 likes. We need 11 more likes to 100. Can we get 11 likes? Mr. Barrow says, at least the Yankees are trying different things and shows production. Yeah, and this is what I was looking for, right, for this season. And hopefully this kind of consistency continues. I'm loving what I'm seeing in these first 7 games from the Yankees. So we need to see that more, man. Last year, it just seemed like the approach for every game, every series was like the same. So they need to have better preparation for these types for every game, every series, man. You have to have better preparation. But like I said, so far, I'm loving what I'm seeing from the New York Yankees. As we get back to the game here, Will Warren's back on the mound, faces Xavier Edwards, who takes ball one. Edwards got the Marlins on the board back in the first. It's with the solo home run. And Edwards pops that one up left side. Bellinger's running after it, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down, and here comes Agustin Ramirez to the plate. Michael Joyner says, come on, Yanks, let's go. All right, Ramirez is 0 for 1. He struck out in his first at bat. And first pitch to Ramirez is a strike, 0-1 to Agustin Ramirez. Leaving too many ducks on the pond, EC Jack says. Here's the 0-1. And there's a grounder. Caballero fields it. The throw to first. 2 outs, so 2 quick outs here. And the top of the fourth, here comes Liam Hicks. Yeah, I mean, are you just talking about in general or today's game? I mean, the Yankees got 4 runs up, I mean, there's been times where they leave a lot of guys on base and only have 1 or 2 runs up. So, they've left 4 men on base. Yes, they are 0 for 5 runners in scoring position, but they got a couple of their, there was a 2-run homer and then 2 more runs that were on. One was a hit by pitch. The other one was on a walk. So, hey, you get those runs any way you can get it. Not having to always rely on the home run ball. So here's Liam Hicks. He takes ball 1-0. Yeah, Warren's pitch count is great at the moment. EC Jack, thank you for the like, man. Thank you so much. Welcome. Foul ball 1-1 now to Hicks. But I appreciate everybody being here, man. You guys are awesome. You guys and gals are awesome. Here's the 1-1. There's a strike. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Time to play that 2-strike horn. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Horn his game. The 1-2. And right over Will Warren, fielded by Caballero, throws over to first. A 1-2-3 inning for Will Warren. So far, so good. The 9-1-2 batters coming up for the Yankees. McMahon, Grisham, Judge. And we're going to the bottom of the 4th here, folks. So far, so good from Will Warren. So far, so good. Pitch count is excellent. Right now, Yuri Perez is at 70 pitches. And Will Warren's at 52. So pitch count for Will Warren looking solid right now. Out of those 52 pitches, 32 of those were strikes. So good job to Will Warren in this game thus far. Loving what I'm seeing from him. So let's see if the Yankees bats could get some more runs on the board. I like that we were turning the lineup over. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Yeah, the Yankees, again, they need to do this consistently, right? Not every game is going to be easy. Not every series is going to be easy, but these the patience of these at bats, it needs to happen in every series, right? It's always some games it's going to be hard. You know what I mean? It's not going to always be easy. There's going to be games where the Yankees play bad. It's going to happen. It's just inevitable, All right, we got about 8 more legs to go to 100. And it looks like Ryan McMahon will lead things off here for the Yankees. So McMahon walked in his first at bat. Perez is back on the mound. McMahon takes ball 1. And a 1-0. McMahon fouls that one. It's a 1-1 count to Ryan McMahon. As Perez sets here on the 1-1 to pitch. Ball 2, 2-1 now to Ryan McMahon. The 2-1. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike here to Ryan McMahon. Yankees are up 4-1 here in the bottom of the 4th. The 3-1. McMahon fouls that back. It's a full count now. Yeah, no doubt. Size of a beetle bug. It's all good, man. It's all good. We weren't really sure. I mean, Warren in his first game pitched 4 1/3. I get it. And it's ball 4. McMahon walks for the second time in today's game. And that's going to bring Trent Grisham to the plate. Mr. Highside, Will Warren's pitch count right now is 52. 52 is his pitch count. And here is Trent Grisham now at the plate. And does he go? Yes, he does. Strike one to Grisham. If you're just joining us, it's the bottom of the fourth. Runner on first. Nobody out. Yankees are up 4-1. Make sure you all hit the like button. Hit that subscribe if you're new. Keep sharing this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. As Perez sets here on the 0-1, the pitch is in there for a strike on a curveball, 0-2. As Perez sets here on the 0-2 to Grisham. And the pitch. And Grisham hits a grounder. This could be two. There's one, and there's two. There's a double play. And it's 2 outs just like that. And that's going to bring Aaron Judge to the plate. So Judge with a 2-run home run. He's got 3 RBIs and was hit by a pitch in his last at bat. So let's see if he makes Perez pay here. First pitch. Called a strike, 0-1. Remember, the Yankees are down to only 1 challenge. Got Phillips warming up in the bullpen for the Marlins. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. The 0-2. Judge pops that one up, but it's a foul ball. It is an 0-2 count here to Aaron Judge. As Perez sets, the 0-2 is in the dirt, 1-2. We're at 95 likes. Thank you, Buckeye. 5 more likes to go. And the 1-2 from Perez. And Judge strikes out. And no runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the 5th coming up. That is the 4th strikeout for Yuri Perez. He matches Will Warren for strikeout totals in today's game. But the Yankees are up 4-1. And Will Warren will be back on the mound. So Yuri Perez at 84 pitches. And Will Warren right now at 52 with the top of the 5th coming up. He'll be back on the mound. So Warren's looking good so far. I'm liking what I'm seeing from him right now in today's game. But I appreciate you all being here on this Friday afternoon. Hopefully you all are hanging out, having a good time. I have watching the space shot and Judge's baseballs were on their way to the moon. Yeah, I thought Judge's ball would land here where I am, but I guess not. I guess it's going to the moon, which is fine, which is cool. You know that ball's still traveling. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And as I stated earlier, I won't be able to call the whole game. I will have to get going here at some point. Just got some things that I got to take care of this afternoon. But I still wanted to go live for the home opener, man, just because, it's only right, and hang out with all of you. Well, 124 votes in the poll, and the majority of you are saying 6-1. I like it. And we're almost back to the game here. And look at the beautiful skyscrapers out there in New York City. And Otto Lopez, Owen Casey, and Connor Norby are due up, and Lopez takes strike one. It is 0-1. We are at 97 likes. We need 3 more likes to 100. Let's get to 100 likes here in the top of the 5th, shall we? Oh, and Marlins got the call overturned. It is, in fact, the ball just less than 0.1 inches off the plate. So good challenge there by Lopez. So first call overturned. That's ball 2. Lopez is 0 for 1. Struck out in his first at bat. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now to Lopez. So remember, each team has 1 challenge left. The 3-0 in their first strike. Count now, 3 balls, 1 strike to Lopez. The 3-1. There's a strike. Full count now. Warren looking for his 5th strikeout of the game. Owen Casey's waiting on deck. The payoff. Hey, struck him out looking. That is the 5th strikeout of the game for Will Warren. So he's over the strikeout number that I predicted, which was 4. And here is Connor Norby, Owen Casey. It's ball 1 to Casey. And a 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. Foul ball, 2-1. Warren sets here on the 2-1. The pitch. And that ball is hit deep into right field. Judge is running back, looking up, and that ball is gone. A solo home run by Owen Casey. The lead is now cut down to 2. It's a 4-2 game here in the top of the 5th. That's the 2nd home run of the season for Owen Casey. The Yankees are now up 4-2 with 1 out, and that's going to bring Griffin Conine to the plate. So 2nd home run of the game for the Marlins. What's the fan doing? Did he throw the ball back at? Yep, he threw it back onto the field. He's like, I don't want that ball. First pitch. There's a grounder to Caballero. Fields it. Throws to first. Out number 2. So Norby grounds out, and that's going to bring Griffin Conine to the plate. We need 2 more likes to 100. And the first pitch to Conine is a strike, 0-1. 2 more likes to 100. Let's get that 100. Let's get 100 likes. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button. If you're new and you're watching, hit that subscribe button. The 0-1. Ball 1, 1-1. The 1-1. Foul back 1-2. Time to play that 2-strike hold. Will Warren looking for his strike out of the game. As Warren sets here on the 1-2, the pitch. Outside, 2-2. So Warren's allowed 2 runs today. Yankees is allowed 2 runs allowed in their first 6 starts. The 2-2. Struck him out looking. He said, see ya. Sit down. And that is the end of the top of the 5th. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. Bellinger, Rice, Stanton will be due up. And that was Will Warren's 6th strikeout of the game. So Warren pitching a really good game so far, despite giving up the 2 homers, but that's all right. But the Yankees have a 4-2 lead. Let's see if they can get some runs here on the board. Will Yuri Perez be back on the mound? That's the question. Because Perez right now is at 84 pitches. I know the Marlins had somebody warming up in the bullpen. And we need one more like to 100. We are at 99 likes. Let's get that 100th like. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Keep sharing this channel out. Appreciate all the new subs. The Yankees are up 4-2 right now. And we have hit 100 likes. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Buckeye. 100 likes on the channel. $100 likes on the live stream, should I say, not on the channel, but 100 likes on the live stream. So thank you all very much for the likes. $102 likes. Let's go. Thank you all for getting me over 100 likes. You all are the best. All right, let's get back to the game here. Cody Bellinger going to lead things off. As he takes strike 1, it is 0-1 to Cody Bellinger. The Yankees challenged it, and Bellinger challenged it, but it was in fact a strike, so the call has been upheld. The Yankees are now officially out of challenges, so no more challenges for the Yankees. The 0-1 to Bellinger is upstairs ball 1-1. So Yankees have no challenges left. Bellinger's 0 for 2 with a flyout and a fielder's choice. Marlins still have their 1. Pitches in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. As Phillips sets here on the 2-1. And Bellinger hits that ball to center field, still running back, and that's going to go to the wall, and that is over the wall. So it's going to be a ground rule double for Cody Bellinger as he gets his first hit of the game, and that's going to bring Ben Rice to the plate. So good start here so far to the bottom of the 5th. 104 likes. Let's go. Appreciate you all. Thank you all very much. And here's Ben Rice at the plate. Takes ball one. So Rice is 0 for 2, struck out twice in today's game. Rice has been off to a very good start to the 2026 season so far. As Phillips sets here, it's 2-0 now. So Tyler Phillips is the new pitcher on the mound for the Marlins. So Yuri Perez's day is over. Perez went 4 hits, gave up 2 hits, 4 runs. He walked 6, struck out 4. So not a great outing by Yuri Perez. And a swing and a miss there by Ben Rice. 2 balls, 1 strike now to the Yankee first baseman. And a 2-1. 3-1 now to Ben Rice. 106 likes. Let's go. Continue getting those likes up. Continue getting those likes up on the live stream. So it's a 3-1 count. Nobody out. Runner on second here in the bottom of the 5th. The Yankees are up 4-2. Phillips sets here on the 3-1. The pitch is in there for a strike. It's full now. Did he go? Yep, they said he struck him out. Rice strikes out for the 3rd time today. He is 0 for 3 now with 3 strikeouts. And that is the first out of the inning. He didn't think he went, but he did. And what's up, Petruzzi? Listening from work? Cool. Don't get distracted, though. If you need to go work, go work. And Giancarlo Stanton's coming to the plate now.
You net. You net.
And here's Giancarlo Stanton, who's 0 for 2, takes ball 1. The 1-0. Giancarlo pops that one up to right field. And the catch is made. Does Bellinger tag up? Nope, he will not. He'll stay at second with 2 outs. And here comes Jazz Chisholm
Talking all
Jr.
that jazz.
So Jazz is 1 for 1. What a walk, couple of stolen bases, scored a run. He faces Phillips here in the bottom of the 5th. And Jazz takes ball 1. The 1-0, 2-0. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1 to Jazz. Got Austin Wells waiting on deck. It's 2 balls, 1 strike to Jazz, 2 outs, runner on second. Yankees are up 4-2. Jazz takes ball 3. There's Austin Wells waiting on deck. Phillips sets here on the 3-1. The pitch. Oh, swing and a miss. It's a full count now with 2 outs. Would have been ball 4 if he didn't swing at it. It's a full count. Jazz calls time. And Jazz strikes out looking, and that'll end the inning. So a hit, no runs, no errors. Yankees up 4-2. Going to the top of the sixth. So Graham Pauley, Jacob Marcy, Xavier Edwards due up. So 9-1-2 batters coming up for the Marlins. Will Warren should be back out. He's at 68 pitches right now, so good pitch count for Will Warren. He's only given up to 2 runs and has struck out 6, no walks. So on 2 hits. Another left in scoring position. It's all good, man. It's all good. But I appreciate you all being here. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. If you're new, keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. And 142 votes in the poll. And 75% of you said the Yankees are going to go 6-1. But loving what I'm seeing from the Yankees so far, right? Pitching's looked pretty solid. Warren's looked pretty good. Let's get those likes up, people. Hit that subscribe button. I'm doing pretty good, Katie. How are you? And tomorrow's matchup is Max Meyer versus Ryan Weathers. So tomorrow's matchup should be an interesting one. Ryan Weathers going up against his former team. Mr. Highside says Rice needs to lock in. He does. Yeah, I think he's trying to swing for that home run ball, man. But it's all right. And first pitch, there's a grounder. Jazz fields it, and Paulie's out. So 1 pitch, 1 out. That's going to bring Jacob Marcy. We are back to the top of the lineup. Let's see if Warren can make this a quick 1-2-3 inning. Marcy's 0 for 2 in today's game. And the first pitch is outside ball 1. One and 0 to Marcy. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got Fernando Cruz warming up in the bullpen. So one would assume this is probably going to be Warren's last inning of this game, the 1-1. And Marcy hits that ball to right field. Judge is still backing up, trying to block the sun, and catches the ball in right field at the warning track as he was traveling back quite a bit. Second out of the inning. Name that Yankee, average 256, 393 hits, 24 home runs in his career. Played for the Blue Jays in 18, 19 to 23 with the Marlins, 24 with the Yankees, 25 with the Cubs. Name that Yankee. Who is it, folks? So pretty recent. And here's Edwards. He's 1 for 2. What's up, Peanut? And a 1-0 is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Xavier Edwards. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Let's see if Warren can make this a 1-2-3 inning. Edwards calls time. The 1-1. Ball 2. It is 2 balls, 1 strike now to Xavier Edwards. The 2-1. There's a grounder, and that is through for a single. It's a 2-out single for Xavier Edwards. He keeps the inning alive, and that does bring Augustine Ramirez to the plate. And we have 109 likes in the live stream, so thank you all for the likes. Let's continue hitting that like button. So Ramirez is 0 for 2 in today's game. And it looks like pitching coach Matt Blake is going to come out there to talk with Will Warren. Will Warren right now at 76 pitches. Matt Blake probably just trying to settle him down. First time Blake's been out to the mound in today's game. Home plate umpire breaking the meeting up, said, let's go. And now we got Tim Hill warming up in the mound right now, or in the bullpen, sorry. He's warming up in the bullpen. We saw Fernando Cruz warming up earlier. And first pitch is a grounder. Warren picks it up, throws to first, and they called him safe. It's good effort. Oh, man. So runners on first and second. So things getting a little interesting here in the top of the 6th with Liam Hicks coming to the plate. What is Boone going to do? It looks like he's staying put. Yeah, he was safe. So the tying run is at first base right now. That was close, though. I mean, good effort there by Warren. Well, looks like that's going to do it. So Boone is coming out, and the pitching change is going down. So Hicks is coming up. I believe Tim Hill is going to be coming into the game. So good job to Will Warren. Good job to Will Warren. I give him a round of applause. He 5 2/3 innings, six strikeouts, didn't give up any walks, gave up 2 runs, 4 hits. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better performance from him. So he didn't walk anybody. So I was correct. So he is responsible for the 2 runners on the base paths right now. I was off by 2/3. I said he would go. I said he would pitch for 5 innings, but he went 5 2/3. So far, 2 runs. Didn't give up any walks. I said 2 walks, but he didn't give up any walks. I said he would strike out 4, but he struck out 6. I mean, it's a good performance. It's a good outing by Warren. So let's see if the bullpen could hold it down. The bats are going to have to start kind of putting some runs up again. I liked what I saw earlier. Yankees had some other opportunities to get some more runs. However, didn't exactly happen. Now the bullpen needs to hold it down. So I would say Will Warren did his part. But we are in a commercial break. The game shall resume here momentarily. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing those channels. Thank you for all the likes on the live stream. It means the world to me. Tim Hill is back or is in the game. So he just needs 1 out to get out of this inning. Tim Hill so far pretty solid. He's pitched in 3 games. Loving what I'm seeing from Tim Hill. I've always liked Tim Hill. He's always been durable. Not a high velocity guy, but he gets the outs. He's not afraid to challenge the opposing bats on the other team. But we have Liam Hicks now. It is 1-0 to Hicks. And there's a grounder as Hill picks it up, throws over to first, and gets the out. Did exactly what he was supposed to do. Got the job done. Good job to Tim Hill. And the bottom of the 6th is coming up. And we got Wells, Caballero, McMahon due up. And just like that, we got another commercial. Katie Herring says, Jeg Asman filled in for Michael K today. Did a great job. I didn't even notice. I have the volume so down. Are you talking about on the broadcast there, Katie? Are any Yankee stars allowed 90 pitches? It depends, man. They're allowed 90 pitches. They're ramping up right now. So, with, Max Fried, he got close. But, they don't want to rush these guys to 90 pitches yet. But he'll get there. I mean, and then with Cam Schlittler, you got to remember he was a little behind because he got hurt during spring training. He hurt his back, but he'll get up there too. When it comes to Will Warren, it was just he was starting to wear down. I mean, he had 77 pitches, but he probably could have, if he was able to close out the 6th inning. Maybe you see him back out there for the 7th, but he probably wasn't going to get to 90 pitches. But as the season continues, these guys will ramp up to 90 pitches. I mean, especially Schlittler and Fried. Warren, it's just really going to depend. Same thing with Weathers. But game should resume here momentarily. Still in a commercial break. Let's get those likes up, folks. Hit that subscribe button and keep sharing this channel out. Greatly appreciate it. And here comes Austin Wells to the plate. And we got Tyler Phillips back on the mound. So Wells is 0 for 2 in today's game. And first pitch to Wells is a ball, 1-0. And we got Jake Bird right now warming up in the bullpen. Here's the 1-0 to Wells. 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes here to Austin Wells as Phillips sets here on the 2-0. The pitch is 3-0 now to Austin Wells. Phillips sets the 3-0. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Austin Wells. Phillips sets here on the 3-1, the pitch. Foul ball. Full count now to Austin Wells. So it'll be good for the Yankees to start getting some runs here because the bats seem to be picking up for the Marlins as the game continues here, right, in today's game. Wells calls time. He's back. Phillips sets. Here's the payoff. And Wells hits that foul ball. As Phillips sets here on the 3-2. Payoff pitch. Wells draws a walk, so leadoff man is on here in the bottom of the 6th as Wells will take first base. And here comes Jose Caballero. So here is Jose Caballero who is 0 for 1 with a walk, a run scored, and a stolen base. First pitch for Caballero, strike one. As Phillips sets here on the 0-1. The pitch is in the dirt, ball one, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Wells is at first. As Phillips sets here on the 1-1. The pitch. And there's a grounder hit to third. Oh, and misplayed by the third baseman, Paulie. So runners on first and second now. That's probably going to be an error on him. And that'll bring Ryan McMahon to the plate. McMahon has 2 walks. Has been walked twice in today's game. Yep, and that is going to be an error on Paulie, which clearly should have been a ground ball that he should have made, but not the case. So Yankees get a little break there. Runners on first and second. Here is Ryan McMahon, and the official scoring is an E5. So McMahon with an opportunity to get some runs in as he takes strike one. right, Dorian? Here's the 0-1. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, it's not bad, really, Dorian. I mean, not a bad start for Warren. It's 1 ball, 1 strike here to Ryan McMahon. And McMahon hits that ball to left field, and the catch is made. And tagging up is Austin Wells, and he is safe. Wells tags up, so runners on first and third. Good job to Austin Wells, and that's going to bring Trent Grisham to the plate. So that was a productive out by McMahon. So runners on the corners with Trent Grisham. Once again, the Yankees have an opportunity to add some more runs here to the board. And just so everybody knows, this might be the final inning I'm going to call, and I'm going to end the live stream here because it's like I said, I do have to get going. Yeah, Paulie did not make the tag as the replay is being shown. And here is Trent Grisham at the plate now. So Grisham 0 for 1 with a couple of walks, a run, and also had an RBI. And I was on one of the walks that he had. So let's see if Grisham could get a run scored here, a run in here. So he takes ball 1. It's 1-0. Yankees are up 4-2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Runners on first and third with 1 out. Caballero leading at first. Let's see if he steals. And it's a throw over to third. Checking on Austin Wells. Cade Winquist. Yeah, he's probably going to be the first, one of the people that's probably going to go. I'm even surprised he even made the 26-man roster, to be honest with you. But him, Blackburn, those are the guys that I'm thinking of that are probably going to be on the group of guys that are going to get cut. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. It's 1-1 here to Trent Grisham. Ball 2. 2-1 now to Trent Grisham. So second and third, and Caballero at second now. So Caballero with his third stolen base of the season. That's his second stolen game today. So no chance for a double play now. And that is strike 2, 2-2 now to Trent Grisham. I'll even take a sac fly here. There's Aaron Judge waiting on deck, the captain. Two balls, two strikes, one out, runners on second and third. Yankees up 4-2. Phillips sets. Here's the 2-2. And Grisham grounds that foul. Still 2-2 to Trent Grisham. The 2-2. And Grisham rips that, and it is foul ball. Nice catch by the fan there. Gets himself a souvenir. That's exciting for the young man. It was a good. That was an awesome catch. Good job, kiddo. All right, still, I believe it's still a 2-2 count here to Trent Grisham. The 2-2, ball 3. It is 3-2 now. It's a full count to Trent Grisham. Full count to Grisham. One out, second and third. The payoff. Ball 4. Oh, it's being challenged. Let's see if this gets upheld or does it get overturned. Oh, that is a strike. Oh, my God. Just catches the edge there. And it is a strike 3 call. The call has been overturned. Man, just catches it. Wow. And here comes Aaron Judge to the plate. So Aaron Judge is 1 for 2. He had a 2-run home run back in the first. Was hit by a pitch. He's got 3 RBIs in this game. He takes ball 1 as Phillips sets here on the 1-0. The pitch. Oh, way inside, 2-0. And they're trying to hit Judge today. 116 likes. Thank you, Buckeye. Appreciate it. A lot of likes in the live streams. Thank you all. So like I said, this is going to be the last inning that I'm going to be calling, and I'm going to end the live stream here. Judge takes ball 3. It is 3-0 now to Aaron Judge. Yankees got to get some runs here. Second and third, 2 outs. Cody Bellinger waiting on deck. The 3-0. 3-1. Appreciate all the new subscribers. If you're new and you're watching, hit that subscribe button. The 3-1. Full count to the Yankee captain now. It is a full count. 118 likes. Let's go. EC Jack says now's the time. 99. Yes, indeed. Another payoff pitch. Ball 4. The bases are loaded for Cody Bellinger. So bases loaded for Cody Bellinger. So a big opportunity for the Yankees to really make something big happen. Swing and a miss, 0-1. So this is where the Yankees really have to come through. As Phillips sets here on the 0-1, the pitch. Ball 1-1. Got Peterson warming up in the bullpen for the Marlins. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Cody Bellinger. Oh, man. If you're just joining us, this will be the last inning that I'm calling. It's the bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. It's a 1-2 count to Cody Bellinger as he calls time. The bases are loaded. The Yankees are up 4-2. The Yankees have an opportunity to really blow it open here. Can they do it? As Phillips sets here on the 1-2, the pitch. Oh, the ball gets away. That should score a run. And Wells will score. It's a 5-2 game on a wild pitch. Let's go. Any way we can get it. Runners on second and third. The count is 2-2 now to Cody Bellinger. Another run added to the board. So it's a 5-2 game. And it's a wild pitch. The 2-2. And Bellinger hits that. It's foul. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 men on. Runners on second and third. Phillips sets. Bellinger hits that. It's a foul ball. Another 2-2 pitch. And Bellinger hits that to center field. Still going back, still running back, and the catch is made. And the Yankees end the sixth inning with a pop out from Cody Bellinger. Top of the 7th will be coming up, but the Yankees do put up another run with a wild pitch. And that's going to do it for me, folks. Hopefully the Yankees win the home opener. They're up right now 5-2. So another run to the board. I'll take it any way we can get it there, folks. But that's going to do it for me. I appreciate everybody being on the live stream. Thank you all very, very much. Let me go ahead and also end the poll here. 122 likes. Thank you, Buckeye, for the update. And 166 votes. And the majority of you said that the Yankees were going to go 6-1, 75% of you. So let's hope that is the case. But that's going to do it for me, everybody. Thank you all for all your support. Thank you to all the new subscribers. You guys and gals are the best. Thank you for getting me over 100 likes. Everybody enjoy the rest of your Friday. We'll be back tomorrow for another play-by-play, pregame play-by-play, right? And hope to see you all there. As always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Keep sharing this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all very much. Have a great day, everybody. Great night. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll see you all tomorrow. And as always, let's go Yankees.